Hey everybody, Steel here. So I've got quite a couple of these Macross slash Robotech collectibles slash toys slash displayables, whatever you want to call them. I haven't really put them out in a new display cabinet, so I'm going to start with that today. The first one I'm going to do is the VF-1J. So if you're not familiar, I mean, this is Macross, maybe better known in the West as Robotech, or at least some part of it. Robotech was essentially 3 different shows that got changed a little bit and thrown together as one big saga. It's quite a couple of Macross series. Some of them are really good, others are not so great. But yeah, so the VF-1J, it's the one that is flown by Hikaru, Ichijo, or in Robotech world, Rick Hunter. Basically, you know, the hero of the first Robotech series. And then after that, known as, I think, Admiral Hunter in the follow-ups. But yeah, so this has got quite a nice box. If you flip it up, you get to see the 3 different versions that the VF-1J can transform into. So you've got fighter mode, you've got Go Walk, which is the Macross terminology, it's Guardian for Robotech, and then Batroid or Batloid Robotech. Comes with different types of missiles. The top missiles is for the Macross Do You Remember Love, and the bottom ones is the TV series versions. And these fat hands are also the TV series versions. The ones that comes with these skinny hands that obviously fit into the fighter easily. Is the Do You Remember Love version. So then you can see the fighter there inside of the box, nicely protected with all the parts. Again, we've got all the different types of missiles there, and the hands and the gun. Alright, so next part, let's open up, take it out and have a look. So just gonna open up these tabs, open up the flap. Pull out the box. Just gonna put that aside. Take a cool flip. Protective tray. Get a better look at the tray with everything inside of it. These are the 3 adapters for if you want to put it onto a display stand. Display stand not included. Basically how we are going to display this one, I'm going to transform it into the Guardian / Go Walk mode. It's quite the iconic and aggressive look. And what I want to display this one in. Also have a manual in here, shows you how to transform the model, and then also some stickers. It does come with quite a bit of stickers. Oh, sorry, I mean tamper printing, so you don't need that many stickers, but improved over the version 1. So these are well, this is version 2. Most of what I have is the version 2 ones from Yamato. They come from, I think, around about 2008 to 2011, after which the company unfortunately went under. But then we had another company who basically took over production of these, Arcadia. So we are still seeing new ones of these. Different companies bring them out in different scales. This is a 160 scale. So the majority of what I have is in the 160 scale. It does make it difficult to pair it with some of the other series. There are also the 148 variations, but they don't have as many. So if you wanted a wide range, then the 160 is what you kind of went after. Let's just throw it back in. Taking out the fighter. Does look like there's been some slight discoloration in some of the pieces, but it's gone a bit more creamy. But in general, she still looks good. If you think this is, you know, like 15 odd years old. So let's put this aside. Move this out of the way. Move that away for now. If you do want to see or find out more about these, if you want to see their transformation videos, on YouTube, I used to always use, well, I mean, still to the day, I'll check them from time to time. Scorched Earth Toys channel. They do a really good job at reviewing these, comparing them to previous versions, other manufacturers. It's a good way to see. I mean, these things are expensive. So it's a nice way to see what you're paying for when you're paying, you know, with the newer ones. You'll maybe see, right, so they've maybe fixed some issues with the transformations, some durability issues, stability issues, just getting the scale and dimensions more closer to what the line art suggests it should be. And then, you know, newer versions will possibly have more tamper printing, so you don't actually have to go and apply stickers. But I mean, there's enough detail on here that I'm not going to bother with stickers. So yeah, quite happy with this. So what we're also going to need is the gun. And we're going to be using the TV style missiles. So, I mean, I was quite the Robotech fan growing up. And so once I started earning my own money, I started buying these. So there is quite a couple that need to come out of their boxes and find their way into their display cabinet. At the moment, they're just sitting in the display cabinet in boxes, which is sad. So just out of interest, you can see the slight discoloration there of the one hand versus the other. And I mean, they've both been sitting in this tray together, so interesting. Right, and so next we will transform into Gerbold mode. So I'm hoping I still remember how to do this. I guess we're We're gonna find out. So luckily, this comes out quite easily. This goes up. This jetpack will booster pack, whatever it is. And the leg tabs, they pop away from the arms. So this seem to recall as you fold it over, you've just got to make sure that you kind of push down on that. This can also come out slightly so that folds pretty tightly. The legs will go down. There we go. Pull it out and then open. It's it's the weirdest sensation because it constantly feels like you are breaking this thing. And like I said earlier, these are expensive. And that also, it like pops down to give you a wider range of motion. So you can go really aggressive. But you first got to pull it down and pull it out. And the same with that. I mean, that's why I've never transformed these unnecessarily, because I just don't want them to break. And so this is like the first stage, I want to say, of the Guardian / Go Walk mode. I think almost referred to as VTOL mode. Not very impressive. We've got Hikaru / Hunter sitting in there. Quite a bit of detail. Right, so then the arms, I think they just need to move away from each other. It's just the most insane engineering. Sorry, just unfortunately stopped filming there. So finished the transformation. I've put the other hands in. This is Rick Hunter or Hikaru in their VF-1J in Guardian / Go Walk mode. Let's see if we can get the missiles in there. Yeah, missiles on the wings as well. I mean, don't Don't ask me what happens to these missiles when it finishes changing into Battloid mode, and these wings fold in closely and behind the back. Yeah. Anyway, that is a problem for another day. All right, first one done. Gonna go put this into the cabinet, and yeah, over time we'll follow it up with some more. Love these. All right, thanks everybody. See you in the next one.